No, you're insane.
Hello, one and all, to the 1-year anniversary of the Madhouse. It's a talented episode.
Itchy as hell.
It's a talented episode, so it's episode 44, which is pretty cool. I am the host of this podcast, and I have an ensemble cast with me. Everyone, say your name.
I am the Bird of Trey, and I am here live with Tom. The Bird of Trey? What the hell? Did you come up with on the spot? No, that has been my actual
I am
YouTube
Stephen
name
Kovoc,
for
also
quite a
known as
bit.
Steve
Oh my
Kovoc.
god.
I am here.
Zoe 101.
Nope, I am Chakky, and I am a weeaboo. Follow my YouTube channel, no. But like,
Not a weeaboo, come on.
also I'm this weirdo's girlfriend. I love you, don't worry about it. Oh, no.
Who's the Skype person? That would be Kaylee.
Oh god, what?
Yeah, I have a Twitter, so
She
if you want,
says, I can confirm.
you might wanna, I don't know, follow that.
Follow,
EXE.
follow my Twitter for funny and relatable quotes.
And we got
Oh yeah.
and
Relatable things.
we got DG555, also known as Zach.
Great.
And then finally, you got bigdinoguy here live.
Big Dino Gay?
Dino Guy? No. Everyone needs a hottie, but that ain't mine.
Yeah, thank you, Brendan.
So yeah, as you can already know,
Oh,
it's
you
been-
messed up my intro. Dang it, let's mess up my intro. Anyway, I'm the one that's the brains of the bunch and probably the comedic. Yeah, I'm the comedy relief.
So yeah,
I thought I was
it's,
comedy.
You're just comedy in general. I'm the relief.
I told you my hobbies were weirder.
So anyway,
Your hobby's random.
everyone. So it actually, as this has been 1-year anniversary since we recorded the first episode of the Madhouse. I know you're thinking, 52 weeks are a year. It's not. It's 44, not 52. Well, we had some skips. Sometimes when we couldn't do it, I had to move. We just had to stick around, and we're sorry, but
Basically,
we tried.
life happened.
Life happened, and we
It's
can't.
a span of when it started from where we are now.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really amazed at how we've gotten this far. 44, and we're 1 year. I mean, 1 year, it should have been 30th, but we had a leap year last year, so it kind of messed everything up. But, yeah, so basically, the question is, what is the Madhouse? Well, I'll tell you. So, basically, it all started on January 30th of last year, 2016, and I was getting together with my friends, like, hey, want to do a podcast? I'm like, I've always obsessed with my podcasts. Like, I've watched them out. They're just awesome. And everyone's like, yeah, sure, let's do a podcast. So, it's basically... It all started when we were trying to figure out, well, we're going to have a podcast, so what are we going to call it? Like, Zach has a story about that. Stuffing podcast.
Okay.
I was like, let's just call it Stuffing podcast.
The future historian wants to know where the greatest podcast on
The stuffing podcast. The stuffing idea, okay? I don't know what got into me, but it was just the most stupidest idea ever. And seriously. Like, I was like, what the hell are you thinking? And so it got me so enraged that I was like, I will make this memorable by using my foot to stuff it up the director's ass.
What?
I don't want to know where you put that.
What are you talking about?
I don't really
Get
know.
his foot afterwards.
But-
I don't know.
Yes, you
Get
can.
over the prosthetic.
That's what I was going to do if that was the podcast name.
You're gonna do what?
If it was what?
Yeah.
Oh. And
But
it's
the base-
what
so-
the podcast name, though.
It was called the Stuffing Podcast because I was thinking, we
What
just talk
podcast?
about stuff, so we just called it the Stuffing
The
Podcast.
stuffing podcast.
That did not go well at all.
Then he would have really stuck you with his foot. I mean, just like a turkey. They
And
say.
then,
That is a very,
I was going to
very...
make it memorable.
That is... What? No.
yeah, you.
Big
That
Thursday
was
happened.
a very specific
I think it was
sentence, my friend.
everything and stuff or something like that. Like everything
Stuff
but
everything.
nothing. So everything but nothing.
I noticed.
And this
What-
is on top of the other
What
thing.
ended up happening was that my old friend Sabrina, who was unable to make it
We go
because
together. It works.
she's not only a
Trust me.
member and part of the
I really don't
podcast.
wanna know.
I tried to convince her, but she couldn't do it. But she was the person who first suggested, why don't we just call ourselves the Madhouse? Because we kind of go crazy with the topics, and we go off on tangents, a long tangent. Sometimes people who don't all understand what we're talking about, which is okay because everyone's different here. But eventually we just were like, well, we're kind of crazy, and we're not literally mad. We just kind of call ourselves that because we kind of joke around. We find things really interesting. It's just amazing, and I think that you were probably the one who thought it was a good idea to just call us a madhouse because we just kind of go crazy.
What was that?
Yeah, same. What was that?
The beat?
No, there's like a noise, something dropping metal.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That did not.
There's a bomb.
Well, anyway.
Bombs don't sound like tiny metal pin drops.
So that was the idea of just calling it the madhouse because, and we suddenly change topics sometimes. A lot of the times we change topics. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
Here's how I can describe the madhouse to the best of my abilities. Now, these people I've known for years.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to high school with these dudes. Zach here, you and I met what?
Well, you sound good, yeah.
I've known these people for years. Zach introduced me to Tom. And the majority of my friends, just in general, are probably some of the craziest sons of bitches I've ever met in my entire life. And a lot of my friends all got together, and we just talk over Skype, and if we can, then hell yeah, we talk about nerdy shit. I love doing my reviews, and it was interesting to get to know people that have their own opinions on different topics like that.
Yeah.
Whether it is nerdy or not. Like, unfortunately, I don't know. Didn't we talk about the unfortunate deaths that happened last year in 2016?
I don't think we did.
And it started off with a new one. John Hurt died.
Yeah, that's
Freaking Adam Sutler died, man.
What?
Yeah.
Bullshit. Adam
Yeah, I know.
Sutler.
Adam Sandler.
Sutler.
I don't know how
He's
to-
a character in V for Vendetta, which is my favorite movie.
Oh.
Oh. Or you can also call him Kane from Aliens.
I don't give a shit about aliens.
Fuck you. The dude that plays the... It's fucking... They're doing it.
I know. I
Alien,
can't
you're
wait.
I
can't wait.
I hope this
Are you me? Are you... What the fuck? You're not a girl.
Stinky.
I do that all the time.
No, I'm fangirly. I'm a dude. I don't give a...
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Grabby patty.
None of you fuckers watched Inglourious Bastards.
Don't have grabby patty.
So that was the idea. We just, we kind of go crazy a lot, and we
Like just now.
we probably shouldn't call the podcast just the podcast because that makes no sense at all.
We don't. It's called the Madhouse. We refer to it as the podcast because it's a podcast.
Yeah. I want to do podcasts, so I thought I just get some of my friends I know from high school, and we'd all, get together and talk about something really cool. Like, for example, the first episode we did was we talked about reboots and why we think they're important. Go check that first episode out.
Oh god, that was a doozy.
That was crazy. It was awesome to just talk to find out people's opinions. So I'd say why I decided to start this podcast. Well, mainly because I thought the idea of a podcast would be really, really fun. Just sit around and talk about things. And I decided, looking at other people's podcasts, they're really more high budget and everything. They got mics and everything set up, like whole sets. I can't do that, so do what I can right now. So I decided to make a madhouse because, I wanted to find out people's opinions about what they think about certain entertainment things, and the idea of the podcast was to find out anything in the entertainment world that's really cool or exciting that we should just talk about, or tech or anything like that.
Yeah. I like it because I get to talk about things that I normally wouldn't get to talk about around my family.
Yeah.
Like, say, the new Avengers stuff that is coming up. And actually, that's one of the subjects I'm hoping we can talk about later.
Yeah. So, that's the next thing I want to talk about. So, I'd say go around the room. Everyone just talk about why you decided to join this podcast and what made you think, oh, that sounds awesome.
Well, the love birds go first.
Yes, please stop smooching.
That's impossible. You get used to it.
What? Your constant faces together. Please stop the smooching for now.
Yeah, are you guys going to say what?
Oh, God!
Well, out the way is an improvement if his face is plastic. I mean, oh my god, look at it right now. If his face is plastic, it's an improvement.
Plaster?
Yes.
Anyway,
What?
Not there. What? I don't
What
know.
was this that you just did?
Hi. How you doing?
Alright. Have you seen Kyle? He's about this tall.
Let Kaylee talk.
Seen Kyle.
Okay, guys.
Anyway. I decided to join this podcast because...
It's her turn.
Oh.
Because their boyfriend did.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, explain.
my friend Trey, who I met
Do you have speakers so we can plug into that?
No. We met through our Algebra 2 class, and he was sent to Washington. And we started talking via email, and what ended up happening...
Stop! Why are you laughing?
Me.
It's insane.
What ended up happening...
Thank you.
was, he asked me, hey, you want to talk about, do you have an hour? And I'm like, yeah. And he's all like, hey, I have some friends that are going to talk about nerdy shit. You want to come with me? And
Story of my life.
And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Fuck it, it's Saturday. Or no, Friday. Fuck it, it's Friday. TGIF. I went in, and ironically, that was the worst episode ever. In
What?
quality.
Oh, that's a trip.
Oh, you
Bastard.
burn. Hey, she's right.
Yeah, true.
I've been a member of episode 37.
Yeah.
But I officially become a member until like episode 13.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came here because Trey brought me into it, and that was not, and that was actually really fun. And now I'm actually the technical director for Tom's channel.
Yeah.
No,
Which is pretty awesome, I would say.
Yeah.
He is no story, but like I was not fun. Yeah.
Hey, people, FYI, this is going on YouTube.
So yeah, all right, Zoe, you tell everyone why you decided to join this podcast. What did you think of awesome?
I decided to join this podcast because I forget if it was you or him that told me about it and asked me to join it, and I was just like, okay, sure, why not? Sounds fun. And it is very, very fun.
Yeah, it is.
Steve Wonder?
Steve, go.
Why did you decide to join this podcast?
If he can see his face right now, it's an improvement.
I forget exactly, but I think it was something to do with Tom.
Well,
Yeah.
He was talking to me about it and like Facebook and stuff, and I was like, okay.
Same. That's basically, we share everything, even our reasons for joining the podcast.
Yep.
Aww.
All right.
You, Zachy?
I'm going around. I actually joined this podcast because I was talking to Tom, I think about the Doctor Strange movie,
Yeah.
and we got onto this subject, and he's like, oh, hey, we're going to mention this in my podcast. You want to join it? And I'm like, sure, why the hell not? I mean, I've got Friday off, because I just finished my algebra homework, so why the fuck not?
Exactly.
So, that's my reason.
Zach?
We're going around, or?
Yeah, you go. I'll talk out.
Fine.
A very long-winded deal.
Fine. So, I think the main reason I got onto signing this deal, this invisible deal, is because, you know, it was about a lot of things, and a lot of my friends were going to be in it, so I was thinking, like, you know, I'd give it a try, and it's kind of also helping me, like, talk better, because I have problems with getting my voice out there and all that other crap. So, it's been a work in progress. I haven't shown up, like, consecutively, but the times I have tried to be a voice in it, rather than just invisible giggle or whatever.
That sounds like a good
Invisible
reason.
Giggle. I think that's like the best username ever.
Invisible
That's
Giggle.
like a randomly generated Whisper username.
Invisible
I
Giggle.
never use the app Whisper.
Invisible Giggle, hee hee hee.
And for me, for those of you that don't know, I run my own YouTube channel. I've been doing it for, 6 years almost now.
Wow.
Because basically my entire life has been engulfed in nerdy shit. I mean, like, what I'm trying to do, like, for a job is I'm trying to study dinosaurs, get a paleontology doctorate, study CAD, fuck yeah, man, study CAD,
I used to want to do that, but I dropped it because a while ago, because I was doing animations instead. So, yeah.
You still can. It's still basically the same field. But basically my entire life is engulfed in nerdy shit.
Yeah.
But at the time, and this is going to sound very morbid and shit, but but about 2 years ago my parents got a divorce, and around the time of this, things have just been in transition. Right now I'm actually moving over to Kansas, and so right now we're going through boxes that we never even unpacked. My mom and I, just today I found something that was like complete nostalgia that I've been looking for intently for the last 2 years, just in the garage. And basically this podcast was because it's been a transition phase for the last 2 years. My mom's getting married again, and I had to stop doing my reviews because just time, transition, and this is something that I could do easily, talk about my nerdy passion with friends that I really enjoy having on the show. Tom I've had on the show, Zach I've had on the show, and it's just been my passion. This has kind of been a good substitute, and it's really helped me a lot because a lot of shit was hitting the fan all at once, and this is a good way to calm me down that few things ever do. And so it's been a lot of fun, and I can't believe that it's already been a year. I'm really looking forward to this next year. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be on as much because I am moving. Right. But I will still be on. I will, even if I'm not like a regular as I am now, I'm still going to be on. I'm still going to Skype you from my apartment over in Kansas. No matter what, I'm going to be on here, and I really enjoy it. So thank you very much for having me on, man.
We do have some unfortunate news. First, Lucas, he was unable to make it this week because he had family stuff. But he told me the reason why he joined is because it's a great way for him to just hang out with everyone, just because I have time on my hands. I'll talk with you for an hour. It's basically his reason. I want an excuse to hang out. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that?
Exactly.
I want to hang out. Okay, let's hang out.
I'll lie there.
And unfortunately, you might have seen a video, if you hopefully have seen the video I posted about we have had 3 members in the past leave us because of career differences or they're busy. And one of them, Jessica, she's unfortunately she's having a lot of hard times going on, and she's also really busy, so she's just said, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, but I have to leave the show. Honestly, it's been awesome to have her. It's been awesome. Yeah. We've had some really good times. Yeah. I feel really sad that she's gone, but honestly, the saying goes, the show must go on, and I feel that's true to everything. And she was a great friend of mine. I hope she gets through her family thing. I hope she gets, has a good job, and she just can't do this anymore. She said
she's been doing better, though.
Yeah, but
I keep regular contact with her if anyone wants to know.
Wait, what? You lost contact with her?
I said I keep regular contact with her.
Oh, right.
You lost contact with her. What does that even entail? You just staring at your contact with her.
Lost contact.
No, I
That's
know.
what Steph thought I said.
What did you say?
Oh, I thought you said.
What did you say?
You said that you thought he said.
Telephone. Let's play.
That's just getting very confusing.
Well, everyone get close to the camera.
That was my favorite thing to do in kindergarten.
What?
The telephone.
Am I the only one who you can see besides Zach?
Especially when everybody in the class is in a circle.
Wow.
And one of them whispers a secret.
Tom is trying, but failing.
Pokeball.
What are we talking about?
Get in the fucking Pokeball.
But honestly, I think that it was awesome.
Whisper Anonymous. Are you two going to the end of this?
You two, what the bird?
Something to him. And hang on, and
That's going to go right over his head.
see how much it more.
But anyway, she was great. She was a great member. She really was able to get input. Sometimes she didn't really know what to talk about because she didn't really have any opinion. But everyone has their thing, and they don't.
Yeah,
I can't force anyone to just give their opinion if they can't. If they don't know, they just don't know.
That's why
for her, it was just amazing to have her on and have a blast, and it was fun. So she was greatly missed, but I'm sure that I'm sure that she'll have a good job and everything, and we'll wish her luck. So we have other good news. We finally have
a piece of your school bus.
We finally have an official theme song for this podcast.
I saw that. Hey, Zoe 101. Thank you for the intro.
What?
We're talking about the intro. If you guys have your ears unlocked and your mouth locked,
I can't do it.
Seriously, switch them.
What the intro? What?
Yeah.
You did the intro, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
She came up with the logo, but I animated it. Kaylee, she came up with the logo, but I animated it and did a shitty song.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed the logo for the
Oh, yeah.
podcast. And
It's awesome.
we did
It's really cool to see it.
change the cat pictures, if you noticed that.
Oh yeah.
like putting it all together. But where it'll work. We'll make this work.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna look real cool,
Mhm.
and I'm excited.
Honestly, I mean, for the logo, when I first introduced it, when I first made it, I was like, okay, I don't know how to do this. So I'm just gonna be lazy and make like 5 minutes. I'll just do this. And I basically did it was supposed to be Mad House. So I bought a house with toilet eyes, a microphone nose, because of the podcast, and little like weird smile thingy.
And then we edited it and made it actually look good.
No, I redrew
And then
and made it actually look
yeah,
good.
she did that work, and then.
Thank you.
Kaylee updated it, but now we actually have an official logo, a new logo, brand new logo, and an official theme song.
I will probably make improvements to that.
I'm really happy about how it's going.
So I have a question then, because unfortunately this is a time podcast, correct? What are we talking about besides all this other info? I mean, what are we talking about this week?
First I want to finish the topics with the history of this podcast.
Yeah.
There's a chance that I may be
Oh, God.
moving.
Oh really?
Out of
Because
state.
my dad,
lost his job.
Oh no, I'm
and
sorry.
we might, doesn't mean we will, but we might have to move out of state
Fun.
to either Dearborn, Michigan,
Wow.
or somewhere in North Carolina, or Kentucky.
Or possibly Detroit.
Wow. Okay.
We don't know, but
All right.
Yeah.
we're hoping that's not the case, but there's a chance.
No, I think it'll work out. You know, everything works out in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Jessica, she was originally in Monroe, and then she moved, and we still was able to record episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I know we will, but it might be a while because we'd be
On top of that,
unpacking.
you guys, we would never see him ever.
So on that note as well, because like you're saying, moving.
Yeah.
Since I'm moving to Kansas, right now things are up in the air, but I don't know if I'll be able to be on the next month. Because right now, at the end of February, we're going to have everything out of the house. I should have my laptop, and I don't know if we'll have internet. We should.
Yeah.
If I don't, then I won't be on. But after that, end of March, I'm out of here over in Kansas, and for a couple of weeks, I'll have to be on my own before I can get my own internet and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be on, just like you.
Mhm.
Okay.
However, on that, you and I, we're both going to be moving and shit like that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
For me.
We're still going to be able to come back anytime. Anytime if we want to. Just seriously, grab a phone. I mean, hell, Kaylee is on a phone right now.
Well, yeah.
Grab a phone. Hi, how you doing today? Just seriously, do that.
I'm on my laptop, but
Basically, the moral of this is that distance means nothing.
So
Pretty much. I mean, if my
another-
mom can fall in love with a dude over in Kansas from Washington State,
Watch him just
we
be
can
like,
do a...
watch him
I've
just
made
be
it
like
time
a
to-
65-year-old creepy catfish dude.
We already know him. He has 2 daughters and 1 house.
Well, anyway, so another question people might have is, well, it's 1 year. Well, why didn't you do a video podcast? And the answer to that is, well, currently I don't have plans to make this a video podcast. It's always going to be an audio podcast. It's because there are a lot of members in this show that just can't. They don't want their face on it. I completely respect that. So I'm sorry to say, but you're never going to see a video podcast of us because we just don't. Well, one, we don't feel comfortable doing that, and two, it couldn't work because we don't have a set, we don't have a good, a camera that can record for over an hour. It's not going to happen. So this is going to be an audio podcast for a long time. So don't expect to be a video podcast, even though it was like 1 year. But
on that though,
yeah.
if you guys are ever in Kansas, please come on by, stop a by, we'll do reviews.
I will bring a tornado.
I mean,
You can do reviews with me online.
I'm really glad that we've come this far. It's been amazing. It's been the best I could ever have. I mean, there have been some times when it's getting a little hard because not everyone's been able to show up. There were times when we only had 2 people on the podcast. But
Who was that again?
there was a few, like maybe 3 episodes we had 2 people.
Yeah. Was that?
Yeah, you were at episode 22.
That was fun. That was fun.
And also the reason why I number them, not by number like I do my other series, my review series, but I do this episode because it's simple. I love numbers. I love them. They're so fun to just say. especially in a podcast where it's like, hey, welcome to episode 3,500 or something. I don't know.
I should say, welcome to another episode of Big Dinoguy Reviews, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really don't. I gave up on numbering after 3.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
How do I count after 3?
Oh, well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
right?
6, 1, 6.
Fuck it.
I know
We're
it's
through podcast.
guys.
What do you
Can I
think?
say something real quick?
No.
Speaking of counting numbers, I know of someone from a YouTube show that I watch called Critical Role.
Ooh.
One character, his name is Grog. He can't count past 3.
Oh my god.
Who can't count past 3?
Grog.
You know,
Grok? What?
Grog.
Grog.
He's from a YouTube series that I watch called Critical Role.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of people playing D&D. They're nerdy voice actors.
Wow.
Hey, D&D.
so on that one, I was really, really young. I used to not be able to count up to 6. And so my dad came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 6.
What?
I still use it nowadays.
Oh my.
More than 6.
4, 5, 6, more than 6.
So that's...
You know what I still use to this day?
I couldn't know your
3,
tatas.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 30 apples under that tree.
I've never heard of that before.
My third grade teacher taught me that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? That's cool.
No, but there's one. You guys
Help me. Help me.
You're beyond help.
Help me.
Same.
Help me.
Math Monster.
God damn it, help me.
Watched those in like the 3rd or 4th grade. Why is my audio being fucking?
Oh.
You use a very good armor. You should try that.
Okay.
So yeah,
You want to be helped?
I always.
If you think about it, that is really gay.
She's sucking.
Ew, how you doing?
Fabulous.
The amount of porn I've seen has led me to believe that can actually be interpreted as very gay.
I'm seeing I'm trying to
I'm going back to my game.
You can actually talk and
Yeah, but once they start on that topic, I'm going back to my video game. Sorry, guys.
That's my favorite topic.
No shit.
I love weirding the hell out of people with my weird porn fetish things.
We really don't want to know, especially with Tom's grandparents downstairs.
Oh yeah.
I know, but that's why I did it.
Yeah,
It's funny if you see the
I'm-
reactions.
Everyone needs a hobby. We don't want to know about them, but everyone needs one. We don't.
So
Anywho.
another thing that I want to bring up is like is it supposed to be like a family friendly
You have
podcast?
a
Why does everyone
right
keep
here.
swearing? It's like,
I know.
well, honestly, I think the age of this podcast does not matter. So I'm sorry, listeners, but this podcast is gonna have language in it.
We
A
lost
lot of
Kaylee.
language.
For
Yeah,
those of
a lot
you
of
who haven't noticed already,
Guys, we lost Kaylee.
yeah, we know.
Trying to get it back.
Stop.
But
Anywho, people, so what are we talking about this week aside from all this news?
so another
Newsy news.
a big
Newsy.
guys.
News. Today we have a very special event.
On other news, we're gonna have spaghetti for dinner.
Yay!
I already have pizza.
Spaghetti.
So
I will steal some meatballs.
Yeah, I do.
another
My job.
there is spaghetti. I gotta warn you, there's not a ton of sauce. The sauce that's in there, you might want to just like be thinking
like
in terms
noodles.
of like, oh,
Spaghetti.
So another
Spaghetti for breakfast tomorrow.
another big thing that I found out that's really cool is we finally got the official name for
That's actually
Star Wars Episode 8.
Oh, I
Last
Jedi.
Jedi.
It would be way better for me. It would be.
So what do y'all think of this?
It would be
Is
way
it good?
better.
Bad?
No, lovey-dovey-dovey's in the
Yo,
hubby.
lip lockers. Can you please stop for a minute so we can actually talk about Star Wars, which is interesting.
And more important,
guys is kissing.
Oh no.
We weren't kissing, we were talking about spaghetti.
Still, it equates to the same
Okay,
thing when it's you two.
Kissing equals talking about spaghetti, yeah.
No, talking about spaghetti equals kissing because you guys end up kissing after talking about spaghetti.
Hey, he's the one who
Logic.
said it. He's the one who started it, I swear.
Actually, if you think about the Lady and the Tramp, that actually kind of makes sense.
Oh! Yes!
Better might you say.
What did you?
Yes, it's true.
What did you
It must have been something good.
I need to know this, dude. I won't be offended if it's about me, I swear.
You really love those meatballs.
You what?
Oh.
Actually, you don't want to know.
I don't. Why is it?
I would
Why is
really
it?
disclose the details of all our sexual encounters. I had no social skills.
Why is it?
I can't wait to hear
Time
his
out.
parents.
Turn the volume down.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear his parents watch this podcast.
I don't watch it.
You're lucky.
Mine don't.
But you're lucky with it. Yeah, you'd be fucked. Anyway, back on to the
No.
show.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
this
talk
now.
about Nazis and all.
Can
They're
we
gonna fucking
please
kill me.
stop talking about sex as the only virgin in this room right now?
Hey.
Are you triggered?
Oh my, I'm out of here.
I am pissed that I can't finish up my game. That's what I'm
Then
doing.
keep it around all of us and just finish
I'm
it.
trying, but it's hard to ignore you two locking lips every single 5 seconds.
Well, how can you see that if you're looking at the damn game?
Hey.
Peripheral vision.
Then just go like this with your hat and you're good.
Except then
Put on blinders like a horse.
No!
Hey.
'Cause that's just mean and cruel and inhumane.
And
Well, not
an
if you
improvement
do
to
it
you.
yourself. An improvement.
Hey, Trey. If you
I'll kill you later.
Hey, Trey.
How fun was that?
Trey.
Ah!
Trey.
You know what? Time out.
Hey.
It's gonna get real.
As soon as you touch us, let's just talk about Star Wars. That's important.
Trey.
Don't kill me, please.
We got Trey
Kill
out.
him before he kills you. Or I
Anyway.
kill him.
So, Star Wars.
What do you think of this title, The Last Jedi?
It makes me worried. So, Oh, I think I knocked him out.
No,
Thanks,
it's wild. Okay, what is happening?
Anyway, with the new Star Wars thing, I'm really worried about it because in every single Star Wars thing, you've had either someone get their hand get chopped off, some main hero, or you've had someone die like.
I'm hoping the hand doesn't get chopped off, because the last time, hands always get chopped off in Star Wars.
I feel so sorry for Rey. She must be shitting her pants right now.
I know.
I
mean, Anakin, both got their hands chopped off.
In the second movie.
I don't know. I thought
Yeah.
you were
So I'm theorizing Rey might get her hand chopped off, or the other guy, Finn. He might get his hand chopped off.
That would be fun, actually.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't mind him. Because
Yeah.
he's not a Force user, and
Well, he's a little bit of a Force user.
no, he just uses a lightsaber. There's a big difference. So, something on that though, I'm really excited to see how they're going to be taking Poe Dameron and Finn's relationship in this. Because
of course.
Poe Dameron, the actor who plays him, his name escapes me. He
Adam
originally
Driver.
no, that's Kylo Ren.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, he was originally written to die. So that in the original script, he was written to die. But they gave it to him, and he was like, "Come on, man, I want to have more roles. This is a Star Wars movie." Okay. So they wrote him in a few more lines, and he became a classic. He and Finn just were a huge. They were together like peas and pie. I mean, he and Finn, they were just awesome together. And people were eating them up. They just wanted to see more of the characters. And so, what I think that they're going to do is have them going off on their own adventure, just like with Han and Leia and Chewie did in the original stuff, or not really the prequels. We don't talk about those. But I think they're going to do that.
We don't even speak of that.
Except for Darth Maul.
Oh yes,
And
except
Revenge
for
of the
Darth
Sith.
Maul. Ow! Dude, except for Darth Maul. I like Darth Maul. But other than that, we don't speak of it.
They have some diamonds in them, but for the most part,
I did a trilogy review on them.
okay, so the only good things about the first movie was Darth Maul, and you have Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn. Those are the two best things. And Little Annie, that was the worst thing that they could have gone with. Second one the whole movie was just drawn out up until the end. Now the clone fight. Oh my God, that is like just dripping with anticipation and just love of the story.
Right.
Whether you love or hate the whole origin of Boba Fett, okay, take a pick. But you have to admit that the fight between Jango and Obi-Wan Kenobi, that was fun to see.
Yeah.
The third one, that one has the least amount of shit in it. Not only was Hayden Christensen more grounded as an actor, but we had a really in-depth story. Granted, the whole at the end was just a load of bullshit.
I liked that one. I'm sorry, I liked it.
No.
Password?
And unfortunately, while I do understand...
Can I steal your Wi-Fi? Can I steal your Wi-Fi?
I don't know what the login is. I think there might be one like that.
There is some, like, I remember you had like a network that was Firefly, didn't you?
Yeah.
And basically,
I remember what I was told was the password, but...
And basically, the good thing about that one was the fact that it brought in Darth Vader, and it was the most grounded story of them all.
Well, the thing is, the third story is, Revenge of the Sith still had a lot of...
that's what I'm talking about.
Dumb CGI parts.
The CGI in all three of those movies were probably the most horrendous of them all. However, General Grievous was a decent character. Before that happened, before they released the movie in the early 2000s, they came out with the Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Not the new one that we had just recently ended when Disney bought Lucasfilms, but we had just an old cartoony style Samurai Jack kind of drawn Star Wars Clone Wars. It was the first introduction to General Grievous, this ultimate badass Jedi hunter just slicing everyone down.
Yeah.
He also had the first introduction of Asajj Ventress, and there's a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember the writer of Samurai Jack, I think, made the story for it. So.
Exactly, and
that's one reason why it was so good, because he has talent.
Exactly. So, anyway, that's one thing among the prequels. But, yeah, for the new one, I'm really looking forward to it. However, I am worried that they're going to kill off Luke. They already killed off Han, and they're most likely going to have to kill off Leia, or have her go off and do her own thing.
Actually, they should do digital magic.
No, they should not do the digital. Have you seen, any one of you not seen Rogue One yet? Plug your ears.
Me?
I have not yet.
I'm going to be editing it. I don't listen to it.
Sorry for you then.
I don't care.
So the thing is, at the end of it, they kill every single character off in that movie.
Oh yeah, I already knew that.
And anyway, unplug.
Spoilers are over.
So when they show the stuff of Leia, they just completely. They have Grand Moff Tarkin, already a deceased actor, Peter Cushing, amazing. He did a lot of amazing roles. But no, that's not how you're supposed to be bringing back dead actors. If you're going to have them in like cartoon kind of thing, like Star Wars Rebels, hell yeah. Grand Moff Tarkin is amazing. But in a movie, they're literally digital if you're having a live-action movie, did you see the movie?
No.
Those are the two weakest characters of them. Princess Leia, when she was on there, not only was that the most cartoony, it looked like she was just wearing a plastic mask. Peter Cushing, Grand Moff Tarkin, even more so. And a lot of people hated it. Robin Williams, when he died, he wrote it into his will that no one is allowed to use his face as a digital master. I don't know about you, but I don't really want to have it. If I were a popular actor, I want to actually have myself memorized.
No idea what happened, guys.
Right now we're talking about the Star Wars, the new Star Wars stuff, but I'm talking about how bullshit it was that in Rogue One they CGI'd faces.
Yeah.
But he was worried that they were going to be doing this, because, I mean, if you're a deceased actor, you do your work, you're going to enjoy this series. However, if you're going to do something, actually have your money being paid for.
But you're dead.
How would you get
the money? You're dead.
Well, they have to have a sunset, and they have it, and they carry it around.
That's it.
It's very strange.
Then you can just recast someone. But don't insult someone's memory for a series that they enjoy.
How is that insulting your memory?
What were you saying?
I don't see how it's insulting.
They're seemingly just being like, they love the acting so much.
Okay.
Or at least it's like taking forever to load or some shit.
Alright.
The audio is a little funny too. I can hear the feedback from myself.
Okay.
Well, that's because there's no headphones on
I
that.
don't know what happened, guys. The computer computer just froze, and I had to do a manual shutdown.
That happens sometimes. Ooh.
Alright.
Help yourself. Yeah. There it is.
Never done
Are
that.
you in here?
So what were you saying about Star Wars?
Basically, they should not have done that. That was
I'm getting
the memories.
No one touched my DS or else. I'm gonna sit there.
Feel free to move it around. I'll just sit down there.
You can go through
I'm not gonna play it, but
No, you can go through the credits. I don't mind that.
anyway,
I'm still in place.
that's no.
I'm going forward. I'm sorry.
If you're into movies and stuff like that, and to me, it's just an insult. Just complete another insult the way that they were able to.
Yeah, I know she was here for
Go with
So you're going to be a gentleman?
Yeah, we can.
I think I get it.
Be gentle, Doyle.
Ladies first.
I think I can get that.
Yeah.
I got to, but it's 15
If you can just like
Yeah, because
use
you're not using the
like
songs right.
machinery to put that character in there, then there's really it doesn't seem like there was a point to have that person in there in the first place.
Exactly. He needs to. So Princess Leia, I understand the reason why they did that. Because they had a different actress, but the kind of CGI that they was more, hey, it's more there. But they had a different actress, if I'm not right, I might be wrong. But still, they had permission from the lady. Peter Cushing, he died years ago. And he had a major influence in this movie. And that...
Good. I need proof.
Yep. It's just wrong.
I get it.
Yeah, what's up? I don't know. It's not showing up at all.
I guess I'll go for you because I was.
His video's on.
Yeah, just frozen. I don't know what's the deal with
Oh,
that.
she's on. Okay. Okay. I would have liked to meet her in person because I haven't met her.
It's not on right now, but our video is on, so she's not receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's buffering, and it never has taken this long.
Yeah, it's doing that on his end for his camera too.
Mine's just showing up on my profile pic.
So, hey, actually then, take it off of camera. We're taking it off the camera because as long as you can hear us, it's still going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like your face is gonna show up here anyway in the final product.
But I did see how they did it. Like, because I was kind of spoiled by it, but I'm like, okay. Why do you need to do that? I mean, what also needs to be set is with the dude that acted, like kind of like with I'm going off of just a little bit. With Star Trek, Anthony Nelson, he died last year. Yeah, so Anthony Nelson, he died last year, and they weren't recast. I mean, I talked about this on the Madhouse before about the fact that they like, yeah, you know what, we're not gonna recast. I'm like, you're gonna have to. He's dead. It's like you can't really do anything.
What they should do is either A, they should recast them, or B, take them out.
Yeah, of course.
Anton, they can do a recast easily. Bunches of movies that have sequels do that. Do not do a CGI thing like that. Like, I mean, they could have easily, for Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One, easily just have his back turned from the camera. He could be just staring off at the Death Star the whole damn time. Then he could have the exact same lines that they had in there, and it would be just as groundbreaking, if not more, to the audience.
Yeah.
Instead of turning around, walking around, doing all this, waving his hand and whatnot, and then pissing off this main villain.
The difference between the CGI and the regular people, like,
Yeah.
really good. It goes that good.
Yeah. Right.
But it's just wrong to me. It doesn't feel right.
But honestly, I think for episode 8, the title of it does it make sense? Does it make no sense? Like, what do you think of that?
Me?
Yeah, start with you.
Well, it depends. If there are a few instances where using a CGI character is acceptable, and they are, one, the actor is dead.
Yeah.
And you need it for, like, a very important scene, or, like, perhaps the actor that you wanted cannot play it, and it has to be that specific actor. But, everyone's opinion is different. different, but like, if you have a character, like, say, Leia in Rogue One, Leia, there's no other actor that can play
Yeah.
I really hope the Dodgem bigger.
Oh god, that
Carrie
shit's
Fisher is too
delicious.
old to play the Leia that's here. And that's and plus, she's also dead.
Right.
So, like, if you have, like, CGI wouldn't be necessary. Like, as long as you can't see it, as long as you cannot, because, you know, CGI is still a real person.
Yeah, of course.
It's just, you know, the person is not the person you're looking at. But, you know, if you can't tell, it doesn't matter either way, I think.
You know what they could have easily done?
Oh, hang on. There's one thing I have to say on the whole CGI is still a person thing. For the Mummy movie, which has the Scorpion King in it, no, that should not have been done. That should not have even been made. That should not have. It shouldn't have been an idea. The CGI was so terrible on it. And they didn't even have The Rock in it. It was just the CGI version
Right,
of
no, we know that, yeah.
Like, say in Rise of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the apes are not real. The
Right.
apes are CGI.
With that, though,
played by people.
so what I mean by CGI is, so the CGI that I'm talking about that pisses me off is that they resurrect a dead actor.
Yes.
Not a dead character, a dead actor. Peter Cushing, he's been dead for years now. He had no right. No.
I thought you were talking about Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher? Oh, I just didn't really like the way that they did her because the CGI was kind of off on that. But Peter Cushing is where I have my main concern.
Yeah, because what was his name? I don't remember his name.
Who?
The guy we were just talking about.
Peter Cushing?
Peter Cushing, yeah, him. His CGI was really, I think it was pretty good. I couldn't tell that it wasn't a real person.
Well, here's what they could have done easily. He was only in there for, I think, 2, maybe 3 scenes.
Although
They could very easily.
might have been a better idea.
They very easily could have just had him stand there and turn his head over, like you may fire when ready, and see like a silhouette of him.
The actors you have, they have to be a certain age in order to play the role. All these clubs.
This is how he works.
And there might not have been any actors available.
And they look okay.
Yeah.
To play the role.
It looks like a video game,
So-
but...
It looks like a video game.
I just don't think that was right. I just don't. I don't agree with the fact that they bring back someone that has been dead for years
Not the old one.
for properties that
Oh.
it didn't seem right. Like,
This is...
so a difference between that would be Fast and Furious. Paul Walker, he passed away, and he wanted to finish the movie. However, they had a tribute at the end in his honor. They had a tribute of this going on. I mean, they had his brothers, his twin brothers, play him. They just CGI'd just a little bit here and there, but it was still his twin brothers trying to just reenact the memory of him when he and Dom are driving down the road and then part ways like that. And that was in his honor. Does Peter Cushing think they made him as a complete character?
Yeah.
They very easily could have just had him standing and not even... No. They could very easily... Nope, we can't.
No, but like I see your Skype
Tom,
picture.
I'm fine right now.
You better get some before it's gone.
Go for it. I'm not having any.
Now.
What?
You can also cook some macaroni noodles or whatever, too.
I mean, seriously, they could have just easily had a silhouette and then just like mimic his voice.
I'm scared to
Right.
use my video.
That would have been very easily done, and it would have not only brought the character in on a different level. I mean, it would have been intimidating just to listen to him speak. That's probably the best part, other than just the visual. The visual was unneeded. And just having a CGI character of someone that's dead, that's not right.
Why?
I don't
Why would
get
you
it.
do that?
Like, if you can't tell, it wouldn't make a difference.
You
either
could
way.
tell.
Like,
Well, even if you can tell, I don't understand how it's
I want to
disrespectful.
know what the problem is.
I don't know, like I explained, it's kind of like, if you can do that with a person, then why even need the actor in the first place?
Well,
Exactly.
Yeah.
the actor isn't here to play him anymore. So.
That's precisely my point. Allow him to be dead. Let him be dead. But don't just use him as another way to make money.
I guess I can kind of see what you're getting at. You're
That's
the
what I'm
slippery
saying.
slope argument, but like...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't use an actor that's already dead just to make more money. That's what I'm saying. Allow his past roles to be his past roles. If you're going to be making a CGI character, so you brought up the argument of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Not only were those actors that were playing these different apes in there, they were doing motion capture. Gollum. It's the same. Gollum and Snoke are played by the same actor.
Yeah.
Gollum, Snoke, Caesar, and quite a few other roles as well. Or if you really want to, you can go to prosthetics. So the guy that plays Abe Sapien in the Hellboy series is the same guy that played I forget the Sweet's name, but in Falling Skies, he plays the friendly alien.
Yeah.
And he's also playing a few other roles right now. He's done quite a few different ones, but he's a mix of CGI and prosthetics. There's a difference between resurrecting a dead actor and creating another character. If you're going to be using CGI, we have tons of beautiful stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was just watching The Hobbit, and Smug is amazingly done. That's also motion capture.
Oh, yeah.
Avatar, motion capture. Beautifully done stuff. But if you're going to be resurrecting a dead actor, an actor who already brings their own essence to a role, they already put their time and money into it. If you're watching a movie, you want to actually see an actor as they are, seeing their stuff. That wasn't Peter Cushing stuff. That was some other dude pretending to be Peter Cushing.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, the thing
I
about
can
Peter
see
Cushing
that.
and his role,
Oh,
he
crap.
had a
They
really
had it sold.
important role in that movie.
He's up on aisle 7.
He had a lot of
I'm sorry.
scenes, and
Okay.
I think that and like,
I'm so sorry.
the bottom line
Sorry.
is, if
Do you have
it's
a towel?
necessary,
Okay,
you
take a
need
towel.
CGI, but make sure
I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy, see
Then-
my hairbrush?
On that,
I need to compulsively brush my hair every 10 minutes. Where is my brush?
I don't know. You seen Little Mermaid? He is a fork.
You want to...
At least this wasn't open.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Imagine if it was open.
I know, that would be like friggin'...
That would be ironic.
Yeah, that would be really...
I'd
That would be like trying to put out a
Just
creepy
that
fire
slow clap.
with my
But in
daughter.
the slow clap.
That is really good.
So, anyway.
I'm playing on the world's smallest violin.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me
Anyway, so, next topic.
Well, I still wanted to talk about what you thought of the episode title.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
5-minute warning.
Oh.
We have 5 minutes left, I believe, don't we?
Wait, what? Why?
No, we're fine. But
Okay. When did we start this?
we started a bit late, so. But anyway, what do you think of The Last Jedi? Do you think it's kind of a weak title? I mean, I think it works, but it kind of spoils the plot. Because it means, oh, The Last Jedi, it means like, Rey could be the last Jedi.
Well, no, it doesn't spoil what we don't already know.
Yeah.
There is no spoil whatsoever. I mean, Force Awakens, yeah, that was kind of more like, what the hell are you talking about kind of title, but we already know what happened at the end, and how this whole stuff is going to be going to. We don't know who the last Jedi is. We don't know who. We don't know if both characters are going to survive. It spoils nothing. We already know that. We already know that.
Jump in with one thing.
Can I use your forks to brush my hair?
The plural of Jedi is Jedi.
Exactly.
I've heard that somewhere.
Thank you.
Honestly.
So-
But, you guys' audio is kind of faint. I can't really tell what you guys are talking about.
OCD is a hell of a drug. I need to brush my hair, goddammit! I don't care.
Because we need
No,
to do more
it's
things.
fine.
But
How did I even get in this?
anyway, still, I'm looking forward to it regardless. They've had some weak titles. Attack of the Clones, okay, kind of weak. Revenge of the Sith,
Pretty good.
But at the
Straight
same
in a minute.
time, all of them kind of, at the end of the day, they all kind of fall into the same category. Empire Strikes Back, that's like the one title where I'm like, I mean, like, out of all the other ones, that's the one that personally
A New Hope. That one, Luke is the New Hope.
Exactly. So we don't know if we can be looking far too much into it, or we might not. All we know is that it's going to be a good movie, and I hope they I hope this new director lives
I hope
up.
it's a good movie too.
There's a
And what kind of
package
bugs
right
me
there.
is the fact that they finished filming this movie in July.
Hi, Charlie Brown.
That was only 5 months of filming.
That wasn't good.
I imagined a whole
How
year,
do you see
but
this?
it
You
took
don't have
them
that
only
much
5 months to film this movie, and they ended in July.
It's not enough.
That's more than half a year to work on this movie. To put
Okay,
that.
well, here's the thing.
Hallelujah. I found my hairbrush, which I just lost.
Good for
Oh
you.
my god.
No, it's not water.
I don't really see an improvement
Okay.
yet.
So, I wanted to bring up,
It also functions
wait, what are we talking about again? Are we talking about the Force Awakens?
Yeah, well, we're talking about the Star Wars 8 title, and then if it's a
The
good
new Star Wars
choice.
title?
If it's a good
Yeah.
choice or not.
What is it?
I know.
The Last Jedi.
Oh, The Last Jedi. I've heard of that. I like it. I mean, I can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah.
I wonder why they chose that title. I think it might be because this is going to be a primarily race type episode, because Rogue One was a different story. It was filling in some canon for the original, thing. But I like that they're focusing on Rey again, because
Yeah.
Dude, it was literally a prequel. It had nothing to do with the new movie.
go Luke Skywalker, Rey to meet him, because I really want to see that.
Yeah. I just, I feel like when movies only filmed for 5 months, it kind of like...
Well, no, that's the filming part of it.
Yeah.
That's around where most films take, especially horror movies.
Because we already have like the Avengers movie starting a year in advance. Like, whoa!
That's because they have a bunch of other movies they're filming beforehand.
Right.
Like, filming takes months to do. It doesn't take the entire time that it takes between announcing a movie and actually finishing it. Not only do you have the acting, and you have to film everything, but you also have to do the edits. You have to put everything together. The finished product, most of the time, are about 2 years or so.
Wow.
I'll put it into one. Most movies are. Some movies take longer, some movies take shorter.
I was looking at...
But these ones are filled continuously, one after the other. They have this year hiatus, so they can take a break on one thing, and then develop more of the other one, and then, hey, release. Basically, they're just taking breaks between takes, so that they can focus on one end of the spectrum and then the other.
Yeah.
So, when I was
I was looking at a video that Kovoc, which is a really good movie. I get that it's editing takes a while, but turning 1 second of film takes 3 weeks. Even for that movie. I mean, Star Wars.
Well, the reason why is because of all the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I heard that it had just the hair itself. One strand was waving independently for all the rest. Everything is like its own flow. It looks natural. That's what I was told.
I mean, the one thing that I did not like about Episode 7 was having Luke there for maybe 10 seconds. It's like, aww.
What pissed me off, he didn't say anything.
It's like, you're hot. I think that was in the how to ended this video. It's like, you're hot. Like, what? We're kind of related.
You know what they should have had him say? They should have just have him be like, there should be a hand with that. Or something like that. Remember the end of Episode 7?
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
It should have been, there needs to be a hand with that.
there needs to be a hand with that.
You've seen Empire Strikes Back, right?
It's
know-
like 11?
You know that Luke has his hand chopped off and
Oh, yeah! Ooh! Oh, that's funny!
Going together.
Oh!
I'm
a little slow.
Just a wee bit.
Literally, it was just because I haven't seen that movie.
Do not say the words bright crack in my presence, because otherwise I will start angel singing.
Bright crack? What? What? Bright crack? Is that like a butt crack with light coming out of it?
No, it's actually
It's the whole universe.
And you know what? It poops holy fucking shit.
Solo coming out.
Oh.
Wait, where are the
And they're
energy?
fucking
That's
each
how
other.
Angel gets into wings.
Hey, where's the energy source then? You say they have a halo.
It's wings are made of poop.
Anywho, I think that's the one thing that pissed me off about the ending of episode 7 was like, it's like, I expected to see Luke. Oh, I saw Luke, but only for like 10 seconds. It's like, come
Oh
on.
my God, yes, I want to see more of Luke.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, come on, they're going to do that
If
regardless.
they keep waiting this long, the actor's gonna frickin' die.
Like the other one. I just hope that they don't kill him off.
Yeah.
How the hell did they kill off Luke?
They can kill off Luke if they killed off Han.
Yep.
Let's say.
Luke is like the main frickin' character.
So soon. Han,
He's
Luke,
not the
Leia,
main
Chewie.
fucking character.
Yeah, they are.
Supporting characters.
Yeah, no,
but
there's
he's not.
three. There's like 4 main characters. If you, Chewie's kind of the main character as well.
Well, yeah, they are main characters, but they're not. Luke is the main character.
And then the other ones
I forget what the
closely
term is.
behind are Han and Leia.
Oh, that's
Chewie is kind of like a support to Han, but he's still a main character. But
Yeah.
he also
Luke is like
doesn't
the
have as
most
much
iconic,
essence as the
though.
other characters.
Yeah.
Like, as big of an impact. He's just tagging along, and he's fucking awesome.
I saw this really funny thing on Facebook, and it was people predicting that the name for episode 9. It was The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi from his nap. I'm like, really?
Oh my God, yes, I saw that.
That was so weird and stupid. Like, come on, really?
Oh, wow.
So basically, the
People are so weird sometimes. It's like, you don't think that episode 9 is going to be called that. From his Star Wars episode 9 from his nap. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand. It's like, come on, Star Wars.
Star Wars, episode 9. The Force wants to sleep
Can
again.
we talk about for a second how awesome Han Solo was in The Force Awakens?
Yeah.
For the glory of
Especially with the sword through his gut.
I love the
I love
passing
the
see
fucking,
that.
the jacket, the fucking
Good.
everything. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
I mean, overall,
That's a
I don't
surprise?
like it, but I kind of don't.
overall, this
You're just
new
weird in general.
movie,
Well, what?
I'm excited for it. I mean,
I
I think it'll be better than the
You're just weird in general.
7
Well, yeah, but I
episodes
think it
based off
feels
of just
weird.
what I've seen.
Yes, the
but
passing see that.
honestly, yeah, I think it'll be a good movie, especially with the title, The Last Jedi. That could be anything.
Of course.
It can be totally anything. I mean, you don't even know.
Either way, I'm still looking forward to
They
it.
did have Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi, so maybe it's like that where.
Yeah, so that's 20.
Well, you remember originally when Return of the Jedi was first announced?
Revenge of the
It was
Jedi.
called, Revenge of the
Yeah.
Jedi. But then Lucas was like, no, Jedi don't want to take revenge or
Yeah,
anything
they
like
don't really
that.
take revenge.
And then that's where they had, hey, Revenge of the Sith
Return of
instead.
the Jedi.
Yeah.
And there was actually a guy with a poster before that happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was sold for a lot of money. I think it was on
Jeebus.
Pawn Stars.
It was.
What do you? We kind of haven't heard much. What do you think of this new movie title?
Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Colossus.
Not sure exactly. I mean, like,
Nicholas.
it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Like, could be like,
We need to watch the interview.
Like those old red
oh god. Oh yes.
But do you have any comments on it? Do you think it's a good idea?
I'm not sure. I'm not huge on the whole Star Wars
That's kind of good.
Yeah, man.
I'm putting your video on again.
on the whole Star Wars franchise. I mean, action's never really been my thing. Like, it's cool
Yeah.
and all, but it's never really been
Is it not working?
my thing.
Not working at all. No. It'll be fine though. But yeah, honestly, I'm psyched. I'm psyched for it.
Wasn't me.
I'm totally psyched for it. It's gonna be awesome. I mean,
It's probably
really.
me, sorry.
I'm a big Star Wars
And
fan.
then all
Oh,
the
yeah.
Soviet Russians.
My thing, like I said, I'm a.
The end.
What about Soviet Russia?
Look at the book.
In a children's book, you have Soviet Russia?
Yeah,
this is about
basically.
Soviet Russia.
Oh my.
They
Basically, want to close down
the
Christian
church?
churches and stuff.
And they took all the people. They said soldiers came in and closed the church and arrested anybody in it.
Question: did Trump read that while he was growing up?
What?
Trump must have read that growing up. But
Trump
oh my god.
Trump's not into Christians. Okay.
No, he is.
Can we get back on topic, please?
Anywho, What were we talking about?
He wants
Star
to
Wars.
worship
Oh, yeah.
him as God. He wants to start the religion of
Oh my
Trumpianity.
Can we kind of go
I prefer Morgan Freemanism.
Morgan Freemasonry.
I'm Mark Freeman.
Anywho,
I mean, the reason why I love Star Wars so much is because it's like the best franchise ever. They have amazing music, choreography.
Hail victory. Hail people, hail victory, hail
I want to hear this argument. It's up there. It's behind me with a vengeance.
I want to hear this argument. What's the best then? What's the best? What?
With a vengeance. That's why it's
I don't think I can do that, actually.
Have you ever licked another person's tongue?
No. And I
With
don't
French
plan on
kiss?
it.
Not like that.
It feels weird.
It feels really fucking weird.
But anyway, so Star Wars, I know that we're talking about Star Wars right now. He just challenged me to a duel.
Uh-oh.
Magic
duel? That I will do.
Preferably.
I don't have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Neither do I.
I only have Magic.
Bastard. Anyway, I disagree with you on the fact
Do
that
you believe in magic?
Well,
Doggy.
I'm saying about the Avengers series. All of the Marvel films are technically their own series.
If you're going to go with that, then you also have to...
A lot.
If you're going to go like that, then you have to weigh every single one of them heavily, including the flops.
Okay. Now,
When did we
the
start?
Incredible Hulk movie sucky.
Don't worry, we'll wrap everything.
People actually think
Well, the fact that they had the leader in it, but not really the leader.
The Abomination?
Yeah.
No, the leader. They had the
We'll
very
wrap
end
up
the leader, but they
eventually.
didn't really call him the leader.
I'd say another
He
10
wasn't
minutes.
the leader. He was starting to mutate.
Oh, that dude.
And then people start calling him out.
I mean, really,
It was awesome. You have to admit. It was just
It was
awesome.
good movie for the special effects, but I don't really like the
Here's my thing. Hulk is my favorite Marvel character. The only character that even comes close to him is Wolverine. I mean, that's like a tie between the two. Hulk and Wolverine. Like, I was watching Hulk versus the other day. The second half of that, where he was fighting Wolverine, that's like one of my favorite cartoons ever.
Flash for DC, actually.
But
Yeah.
for the Incredible Hulk, that was actually very well done, especially in comparison to the Hulk movie with Eric Bana prior. The Hulk movie with Eric Bana,
Not bad.
The Hulk movie with Eric Bana, that was my favorite growing up. I love that movie. However,
I'm gonna rate it like this.
Oh, wait.
I liked it, but I thought it was
Eric Bana or Incredible?
Some little...
Eric Bana.
Okay.
I like the origin story of that. I will do a review on that soon. And why? Because it was a good origin story. It showed like how he
Like
became
people like models.
Incredible Hulk. Didn't really do that.
Anime figurines?
The only thing that I didn't like about the Incredible Hulk movie was the fact that they changed it so that he was working on a weapon and decided to test it on,
Or because he wants to cure himself.
Well, in the comics, he was working on a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, in the comics, he was working on a nuclear bomb.
And then we
He
can have
saved
some
someone's
people
life,
that
but then got nuked by all the radiation.
Yeah, which was actually possible back then.
Exactly.
And they
I wish that they had just done more along those lines. Just like in the Eric Bana one, I prefer that origin, how they have him turning into the Hulk like that. However, you have to admit that not only did it have a better story overall than the original one, and having his father be the big baddie, no, that wasn't good.
Like on the side.
But not only did you have a lot better action, a lot better storyline to it, you had more in-depth characters, and besides, it was just all around fun. That was one of the first. That was one of the first movies
I did
where
like
in the Marvel
General
universe.
Ross, his character
Yeah.
Oh
was
yeah, General Ross was fun.
really well in The Incredible Hulk.
No reference though.
For his role. He was great in that.
I love the movie just in general. I mean, I enjoy it as a
really
fan.
like Emil Blonsky.
I don't know,
He was
The vibe
the
they give off is
main
very
factor that I
uncomfortable.
don't really like it.
The villain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it
kind
for the
of
most part.
where the movies sort sort of either succeed or fail as the villain. That and the hero. But
still, I enjoyed it. The end fight at the end is one of my favorites.
I will agree, I did love the fight.
Hulk smash. Boom!
Yeah.
God, that was amazing.
It was, but I didn't really like him becoming the guy becoming the villain.
Yeah.
So real quick, I know we're getting on one time, so I think we should probably wrap up in the next 5 minutes. So just have one last topic and then call it a night.
I know.
Okay, I have the topic.
Although I was going to talk about what everyone's favorite.
Between Star Wars and Avengers,
My fucking dad.
you have to go with the Avengers movies themselves. Between those and Star Wars, original trilogy of Star Wars. You can also include Avengers with the Captain America Civil War.
Okay. Now, with Civil War, that was excellently written. Best
Cute because I'm cute.
movie of the year besides Doctor Strange.
Aw.
Yeah,
You just forget. You just like forget what
Well, Doctor Strange was my favorite.
Speak, even.
Two pretty engaged. They're
Um,
always
Well,
engaged.
Ultron wasn't as good.
I've got nothing to put in as well.
And I loved A New Hope, so but I didn't really like. I mean, seriously, Ewoks, freaking Ewoks.
Oh, yeah.
They eat humans.
Yeah, they're teddy bears that eat humans. How does that make sense?
You ever seen a grizzly bear?
Wait, what are you guys?
They're teddy bears, though.
We need more fun teddy bears.
A grizzly. The only difference between the Ewoks and a grizzly bear is the fact that they look little. They look cute. And
I want to know. I mean, I already know what your answer is, but I want to know everyone's answer. I know that people might not, don't really watch Star Wars, but I just wanted an opinion. What's your favorite Star Wars movie out of all 7 episodes that have been released so far? What is your favorite?
you better go first. I'm going last.
I am going to say my favorite. I don't really have a favorite between 4 and 7.
Oh yeah.
I would have to say that probably my favorite Star Wars is either
By that I meant
Force Awakens or Rogue One, because I used to watch Star Wars a little, but I was never really into it, and The Force Awakens really helped me actually get into it, and I like that. And I'm gonna watch the original ones here pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'd have to say that either one of those two, or
I'm not hurting you.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, people with the kinks. Favorite Star Wars movie?
Wait, what? Oh, favorite.
That was nothing.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, sure, that one. Sure, yeah.
Tommy Boy?
Honestly,
Have you ever
I'm more. I know. I mean, if you've seen review number 1, you'd know that I did the entire Star Wars trilogy, and the review didn't talk about my opinions. And I will say that I thought that episode 3 was really, really good. I mean, it's kind of a decision between episode 2 and 3 because they were both really good, but I think episode 2 was. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna say that episode 2, because of the Big Jedi battle, that was awesome. Episode 3 it was pretty dark. I like the dark thing, but episode 2 was not the best Star Wars, but it was definitely my favorite out of all 7 of them because of the Big Jedi battle. That was opinion. I have right to opinion.
I reject your reality and my own.
I'm so
I
sorry.
reject all of your realities except for Brennan's, because Brennan's is boss.
I am a reviewer. I can have an opinion.
Zach, please.
And realities I'm with my own.
Zach, please go and wash our ears out with bleach.
Looking you up
I
in
don't
know.
Like,
And going back to my goddamn.
go whatever he chooses.
So, 5.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Beyond a doubt, I have to go with Empire Strikes Back any day. Empire Strikes Back is not only the most groundbreaking of the original trilogy, it's the darkest of them all.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. I mean, you have to look at the end fight with Darth Vader and Luke.
Oh,
That one is just like jaw-dropping action no matter what. You're on the edge of your seat no matter how many times you see this movie. Plus, you have the opening on Hoth. Holy shit. This is amazing. The only
I
thing
love the battle sequence in that part. Whew.
Oh, God.
The one with the AT-ATs and all that. That was
Exactly.
awesome.
Dude, look at my shirt. I have an AT-AT shirt on.
Really cool. Like, I saw the spin-off of Star Wars that was on my Family Guy, and the AT-ATs were pregnant.
God.
What about pregnancy?
AT-AT pregnancy.
No, I'm not pregnant.
Oh God, that's the one thing I don't want to hear. Some girl coming up to me and saying, I'm pregnant.
You know, everybody's
I really like that.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I think that should do it for this episode. We've been going on for quite a long time. I'm sorry, we had nothing to talk about. But I think that'll do it. Thank you so much for listening to us. It's been an awesome 1-year anniversary. I can't believe we've even gotten this far. Wow. 1 year! Holy shit, that's
You
awesome.
survived your bullshit.
Oh, well, I'm hoping we can survive the next 4 years, so, you know.
I think the entire
In a
world.
5-year.
I love that we can try this come together.
But anyway, thank you so much for listening to this 1-year anniversary. If you liked it, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to all the channels that are in the link below.
Click that notification bell.
And we will see you for episode 45.
YouTube wants that notice bell.
Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.
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 Almost up.